Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another episode of my video series in philosophy. In this episode, I'm going to briefly talk about why you should study philosophy. Those of you who don't know what philosophy is, please check out the video that I made a few weeks ago. In that video, I explained the origin of philosophy and what it is all about. I will leave a link down below. Please check it out. If you are new to this channel, my name is Frank Zhu, and I'm a college professor teaching sociology, history, and philosophy. I'm also an award-winning landscape photographer. If you are one of those people who believe that philosophy is something that is irrelevant or impractical to your life, you are sadly wrong, and I hope today's video will change your mind. As a professor of philosophy and as an author of a philosophy book, I can assure you right now that philosophy is for everyone. Of course, some people may need it more than others. Today, I will list several types of people to whom philosophy is particularly beneficial. So, please stick around until the end and see if you belong to any of those types. Number 1. If you don't know the meaning of your life, you need to study philosophy. Many people have never bothered about the most important questions in life, such as these. What is the meaning of your life? How can I be a good person? What is love? What is beauty? But these questions are essential to a meaningful and truly happy life. By studying philosophy, you get a chance to see how great philosophers have approached these questions and how you yourself would think about them and give your own answers. The famous Greek philosopher Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." More importantly, by examining your life and give your answer to those questions will actually direct you to a new life path. You will find your life happier and more meaningful, and you will find it easier to achieve your life goal. Number 2. If you believe common sense is the only thing you need to survive and prosper, you are wrong, and philosophy can rectify your thinking. It is true that common sense can guide your behavior in many cases, but it is also true that common sense is not real sense. It is sometimes full of errors and prejudice. For example, every day you see the sun moving across the sky. Is it common sense to you that the sun circles around the earth? In addition, common sense is not so common. Otherwise, people wouldn't do stupid things. They wouldn't smoke or eat junk food. Studying philosophy provides you with a tool with which you can look beyond common sense, to know the reality behind appearances, and to distinguish between real sense and false sense. Number 3. If you are oftentimes mentally confused, not knowing what is going on in your mind, philosophy will help you clarify much of the confusion. You know you love a piece of music, but you struggle to say why. You know that someone is annoying, but you can't tell exactly where the issue is. You sometimes lose temper, but you are not sure what makes you angry. That is exactly why you need to study philosophy, because philosophy trains you to examine your mind so that you know more clearly how one thing is related to another and how things come together to form a big picture. Number 4. If you are an emotional person and often find yourself controlled by random and unexplainable emotions, philosophy is a remedy for you. Many people have often seen certain emotions, anger, envy, or resentment, leading them into serious trouble. Have you found yourself disillusioned by love and become jealous, or have you got frustrated because of misunderstandings? By studying different philosophical theories, you learn to think about, understand, and analyze your emotions. Not only will you find out their source, you will also become more rational and reasonable. Indeed, rationality and reasoning are what you need to regulate and manage emotions. Number 5. If you are not sure what makes you happy, studying philosophy will make you aware of those innate feelings and external possessions that bring about happiness. Everyone wants to live a happy life, but what makes us happy? We often overestimate some things and underestimate others. In a commercialized society, it is too easy to be misled by false glamour such as big cars, expensive jewelry, fancy clothing, and so on and so forth. At the same time, we don't pay enough attention to seemingly trivial things that make us truly happy, such as a walk at the sunset, a tour in an art gallery, or an intelligent conversation with friends. Philosophy explains to you why these seemingly trivial things are actually essential to living a happy life. By studying philosophy and examining great philosophers' lives, you will see a brand new world opening for you. Number 6. If you often get frustrated because you don't know how to express yourself in clear words to persuade your partner or your friends to do something or not to do something, studying philosophy will help you, because a major task of doing philosophy is to develop the ability of articulation. Articulation refers to the ability to spell out your ideas and opinions in words and sentences as clearly and convincingly as possible. Philosophy is essentially the study of many open-ended and abstract questions through reasoning, and reasoning requires careful examination of different arguments. When you examine other people's arguments, you may see their errors more clearly. By pointing out their errors, you make them more likely to change their minds. In the meantime, you will also learn how to make your arguments and make them in a better and more persuasive way. Thus, philosophy teaches you to use proper language so as to express yourself as clearly and persuasively as possible. Well, I have listed 6 types of people who I think need to study philosophy more than others. If you think you are one of them, it is time to pick up a philosophy book and start reading. If you are a college student, register for a philosophy course. Or subscribe to my channel, because many videos on my channel are about philosophy. Even though you don't think you belong to any of those types, studying philosophy will help you in ways you never expected. Well, that is all that I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.